Sri Lanka take on Australia today in London, and I think we're in for a huge upset. Well, the West Indies, 212 on the board, wasn't good enough, and Bairstow had to open the batting with Joe Root because Roy went down with a hamstring. Root was up for the challenge, a beautiful 100. The issue for the West Indies is they keep playing T20 cricket, and it's just not good enough. They had Australia on the ropes earlier on in the tournament, and they threw it away. And again today, only lasting 44 overs. Andre Russell, Hetmeyer, still in there before the 40th over playing big shots, T20 cricket. And my friends, that was a turning point of this fixture. Not the fact that they lost the toss and got put in, the fact that they didn't apply themselves. Now, Sri Lanka coming into this tournament, they had a lot of disruption. Personnel changes, leadership changes. Captain Karunaratne has just taken over. Earlier on in the week, he had an interview where he stated that he was worried about his younger players in pressure situations pushing the panic button. Right, technically, tactically, they've got everything covered, Sri Lanka. But when under those pressure situations, they mentally haven't quite got it right. So, rather than all that analysis, they should be focusing on going through those match scenarios from the past and asking their players what were they thinking just before that moment of panic happened. Now, if you can work on that, improve that, the next game, they might be able to control their emotions and execute their skills. And if they do that, that's a huge win. It's a small win. Don't worry about beating Australia or winning these games in this World Cup. It's about winning those small situations, and organically it would just happen that they'll lead into bigger wins down the track, and you'll be a force to be reckoned with over the next 4 years leading into the next World Cup. Now let's go on to the Australian front. Yes, they'll be confident after beating Pakistan, but they'll be still thinking in their back of the mind, we could have done things differently. Aaron Finch got dropped crucially early on in his innings and then went on to have a formidable partnership with David Warner against Pakistan. Coulter-Nile has to lift with his bowling. The other aspect is the balance of their team. They want to play four seamers in these English conditions, and with Stoinis injured, do they bring in Mitchell Marsh now and send Stoinis home, or do they give him another couple of weeks or a couple of games to make sure that he could be right for those finals? If you're going to bring in Mitchell Marsh, you've got to give him a game now. You've got to pull the cord and say, sorry Stoinis, we're worried about you. We need Mitchell Marsh to get into a bit of form and feel comfortable at this level. So for me, Australia have got some headaches with their balance of the team, and how do they play a frontline spinner in Lyon or Sampa? So for me, I think there's going to be a huge upset today. I think the rain's going to go away, and Sri Lanka are going to go away without any points. Now, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe downstairs, get on that bell, and that will give you a notification of when the next video is coming out.